Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel, another predictions video, match day 16. Last video didn't do so well, but I believe that we can keep doing better. And I had an idea to do a live stream after this. I haven't picked out what game yet, but a live stream of that game until we reach a goal. Maybe 30 subscribers? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Um, and, um, if you enjoy this video, please leave it a like. And if you enjoy me, then, please subscribe. It does mean a lot for me. A lot to me. So without further ado, let's get started. First game, Manchester City against Brentford. I looked over and Man City have averaged 2 goals in their last 3 games. And Brentford have averaged 1. So, I think that's the perfect scoreline for this match. It's going to be an Erling Haaland goal and a 2 Erling Haaland goals. And Ivan Toney, who's going to be upset that he didn't make the England cut. Next up, we've got Bournemouth versus Everton. Bournemouth have lost their past 4 games, which they didn't have. They had some tough matches, but still, they should have done better. And in their past 3 games, they did average a little under 2 goals. They can score, but they can't win. Whilst Everton, after their destruction of Crystal Palace, haven't been seemed that convincing, scoring 0 goals in their last game. So, I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. Because Bournemouth are not that in form that I don't think they're going to be able to pick up a win. Actually, I'll make it 2-1 because I forgot to look at the EFL tie. It was 4-1 Bournemouth. So against Everton, they're going to be excited and they're going to probably win again. They can score loads, they just can't win. Next, we've got Tottenham versus Leeds. Not many teams are in worse form than us. We lost to Forest, lost to Liverpool, barely beat Bournemouth. We lost to Newcastle, and we lost to United. And Leeds, out of their last 2 against Liverpool and Bournemouth, have won. If we look at the head-to-heads, though, last season we did destroy them home and away. We're back at home, but we were away when we lost to Nottingham Forest. We're going to want another win. So, I'm going to give us a 2-1, another 2-1. I don't want to put it 1-0, but we haven't scored. We have scored some amounts, but 3-2, they're 2-1. That's tough because Leeds have scored at least 2 goals in their past 3 games. So I'm going to have to say 3-2. It's going to be Harry Kane, Richarlison, and Bentancur. And it's going to be Rodrigo Moreno for Leeds. Next up, I'm going to skip those two and go up to Liverpool versus Southampton. And Liverpool, they beat us away, and they are yet to play. They beat Derby on pens in the Carabao Cup. So they really haven't looked convincing, and Southampton really haven't either. They beat Sheffield Wednesday. It is in Liverpool, so I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. With Darwin Nunez scoring and Joe Aribo scoring. I can move this up there. And so I get 3 points for predicting the right score and only 1 point if I get the right outcome. I wanted to add another little thing. It's not gonna happen, but if it does, that'd be pretty cool. If I get the right score with the right scorers, I get 5 or 10. I'm gonna say 10 just because it's gonna be very, very rare. And I would not have gotten it ever. So it'd be cool to maybe get it and try to pursue saying who scores every time. West Ham versus Leicester City. West Ham are on 2 straight losses, and in the Carabao Cup, lost to Blackburn Rovers. So Leicester can't get much worse. They did beat Everton, they smashed Wolves, and did lose to City. And they, beat Newport. So they're back. And West Ham, did average 1 goal in their last 3 games. So, do I think they're gonna score again? No, because Leicester in their past, even in their past 6 games in all competitions, they've only let 1 goal in, and that was to Manchester City. So I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for Leicester, and it is going to be Jamie Vardy and James Maddison, who did get the call up for the England squad. So good for him. Now Nottingham Forest versus Crystal Palace. Nottingham Forest did beat Spurs in the Carabao Cup. Did get smashed by Arsenal, but did draw Brentford. And Crystal Palace is on 2 straight wins in the Prem, and did lose to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. I know the Carabao Cup is not that much of something to go by, because most teams don't care too much, but for the smaller teams, it is. They do care about it, and they'd put a strong 11 out there. So I think, Nottingham Forest are going to get 1 goal. but I think Crystal Palace will still win. It's going to be Gibbs White, and it's going to be Zaha and Eze for Crystal Palace. Newcastle versus Chelsea. Newcastle barely won on pens, as we showed in the Carabao Cup, and is 4 from 4 in the 4 wins from their last 4 games, whereas Chelsea are definitely not. But how did Chelsea do in the Carabao Cup? They lost 2-0 to City. Tough draw, but I think Newcastle is going to get the win. I think it's going to be 2-0 because Chelsea seem to have a problem scoring, but I don't think Newcastle's going to get 4 like they have in against Villa and against Southampton. I think it's going to be Miguel Almiron and Callum Wilson, the 2 Newcastle goal scorers. Next up, we've got Wolves versus Arsenal. Wolves have lost 3 out of their last 4 and drew that other one and are sitting 19th in the Prem. Whereas Arsenal have won 3 of their last 4, did lose in the Carabao Cup, but are first in the Prem. So I think this one is a no-brainer. It's going to be 1 or 2-0. What do I put it? I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal. It's going to be Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka who get the 2 Arsenal goals. Next up, Brighton versus Crapston Villa. I believe as on Sunday, yes, the first of the 2 Sunday games. Brighton have been flip-flopped. They lost games they should have won, and they won games they should have lost. And in the Carabao Cup, they did beat Arsenal, which was pretty impressive. Aston Villa, on the other hand, is also flip-flop, winning games like 4-0 Brentford and 3-1 Man United, but then also getting destroyed 4-0 by Newcastle. And in the Carabao Cup, let's see what they did. They lost to United. So they beat United and they lost to United. So I think out of their last 5 games, I'll put it, they have managed to score on average about 1 goal. And in their last 3, in their last 4, they've managed to score 2. Villa, Unai Emery got his first win. I think I'm going to predict a draw, 2-2. Based on Emery's last performance, that could happen. But I would not be surprised if it goes Brighton's way or goes Villa's way even. So the draw just feels like it's the safer option. And I'll be back with scores for those. Okay, so the scores I think are gonna be Trossard and McAllister, who got never mind. And it's gonna be Bailey and Ollie Watkins for Villa. I would have said Phil, Coutinho, but apparently he's injured. So yeah. Next, Fulham versus Man U. Fulham were on good form. Drew Everton, lost to City, but it is City. And in the Carabao Cup, they lost to Crawley. And that was in August. So they didn't even play. And United won in the Carabao Cup against Villa, but lost in the league. So it's gonna be, I think United have the edge, but yeah, I think United are going to get the win. But I still think Fulham will get a goal. I think it's gonna be 2-1, but for like the last 15 minutes after United score their second, or Fulham get their first, whichever, Fulham are going to really be pushing for that second goal, and it's either going to be 2-1 United or 2-2. It's going to be, who am I going to say? I have got to say Mitrovic. And for United, Marcus Rashford gets one, and Ronaldo, because Ronaldo. So these are my Premier League predictions. For this weekend's fixture, the last weekend before the World Cup, my next video is either going to be that live stream I was talking about in the beginning, or my FIFA World Cup predictions video. So stay tuned and get excited for that. If you have a recommendation on what game you'd like me to play on my live stream, let me know. I have an idea, a small or a little game called Fly Corp. I think it'd be fun. If you have any other ideas or suggestions, let me know in the comments. Oh yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, check out the playlist. And if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. It does mean a lot to me. So, see you guys next time. Peace.